Give it up for the CSLDallas band. Aren't they amazing? And welcome to CSLDallas, a spiritual community deep in the heart of Texas. And I'm going to admit to you guys right now, I don't have my script. So, thank you all for the happy birthday wishes. I appreciate that. But this is a special day because today we are learning how gratitude helps the letting go. So, with that being said, why doesn't everybody just stand up and help me bring this celebration in? Give it up for the CSLDallas music team and our special guest today, Lainey Bernstein.
CSL. I hope everybody's doing well this morning. I know it's CSL is planning for 3.0, but I feel like 5.0. I think I took too much ginseng this morning. But it's good to be here. It's good to be here. We want to welcome you, those in the room and those across the globe. So, let us begin with our purpose statement this morning, which is radically inclusive, spiritually progressive, transforming lives. And so it is. Well, we have someone very special with us on Sunday, April 6th, Patrick Harbula. We loved the last time he was here, and you will love him again. First, Patrick will inspire us during the celebration with his high energy and profoundly insightful and practical message on the power of shadow work. Second, you are encouraged to delve deeper with his love offering workshop titled Exploring the Unconscious, where Dr. Harbula will show you how working on your shadow side isn't as intimidating as you may think. Most law of attraction practices focuses on the conscious mind, but in this workshop, you will discover how your unconscious mind holds the keys to the experiences you really want. Because, as Dr. Harbaugh puts it, your unconscious gets what it wants all the time. So then go deeper. On Monday, April 7th, when Patrick begins an 8-week course based on the book, Existential Kink. I'm gonna say it like it was said last week. Yes, it's as weird and wild as it sounds, but Dr. Petra loved reading it, including the colorful language. This course will help you uncover and understand more about the shadow parts of yourself, how to reclaim your quirks and weirdness as something surprisingly powerful and valuable, as well as how to release and rewrite things that don't serve you in being your truest self. The first class, April 7th, will be hybrid because Patrick is staying in Dallas to offer it. The rest of the course will be 100% online. This is a powerful opportunity to rewire your subconscious and unlock the real power within you. Register on the events page at CSLDallas, click on the course workshop tab, then choose Existential Kink. You are invited also to an hour of meditation to close the season for Peace and Nonviolence, Saturday, April 5th at 12 noon. Anchor in your commitment to nonviolent change in our nation and on the planet. We intend to raise humanity's vibrational rate together by participating in this powerful group experience. Next, in person, this will be in person in the meditation hall at CSL Dallas or live streamed on Facebook. Be a force for good in the world as we sit together in focused, intentional meditation and spiritual mind treatment. As a quick reminder, our annual meeting is today. Starting right after today's celebration, we will start by getting our food from Barong Lounge and then heading back here to the sanctuary for our volunteer awards, elections, and an engaging exercise that will invite us to dream up CSL Dallas 3.0. Together, everyone is invited. For those joining us online, we will be opening the Zoom meeting at noon for you to join. The meeting runs from 12 to 3 o'clock. Plan to be here in person or online. If you need to get the Zoom meeting link, please head over to csldallas.org now and click on. Now, let's settle into this morning with our music team, Candy, Aaron, Patrick, and Glenda, along with our CSL Dallas band, Brad, Jonathan, and Matt. And let's go within and center with spiritual coach Christine Faulkner.
So, and so it is. So as I look out on these circles of people in the room, and in the greater circle of those of you online, I just invite us to go within, go into that space, the circle of your own heart. Allowing that thing we called love to radiate out into larger circles and larger circles and larger circles. And notice that your circles are bumping into other circles. And allow yourself to just let go. Allow yourself to lie back and float. To trust that oceanic love is all the courage, all the patience, all the kindness, all the inclusivity, all the gifts that you or I or us will ever need. Trust it. Trust it. Trust that love that is intelligent, that love that sometimes knocks you to your knees. Trust it. That love that brings peace when nothing makes sense. That love that is the power to birth a baby and let go of a loved one. Trust it. And breathing in and allowing all of our circles to get wider and wider and wider, and know that you can never fall out. There is nothing you can do to eliminate that love, to be betrayed by that love, that divine presence and energy. It truly is, at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the year, at the end of your life, all there is. It will fade into love, no matter what. So let go, trust it. And in deep gratitude that this is the truth, this is so, we let it go and let it be. And so it is.
In this moment, love is all there is. In this moment, love is all there is. In this moment, love is all there is. I claim it to be so. And so it is. I speak this word. Come on. I speak this word. I speak this truth. I speak my word for myself and for you. And I rejoice, for love is my voice. Love is the source of my song. In this moment,
right? Something fabulous for us to sing. But in the consciousness that has been established here, the Season for Peace and Nonviolence practice for today is compassion. Mother Teresa implored us to find someone who thinks they are alone and let them know that they are not. Today, do as Mother Teresa suggests. Very special guest today. We have, so for those of you who are new to us, you may not know Lainey Bernstein, but Lainey Bernstein has been an angel, a voice, a love, a practitioner, a beautiful soul, a staff member here at CSLDallas for a very long time, 15, 20 years. And not too long ago, she spread her wings and flew to Austin. She's now a music director in the Austin Unity and is working in schools and doing her music and doing fabulous things. And we love it every single time that you're back home with us. And I fell in love with Lainey Bernstein the very first time I heard her sing at a Mystic Note Cafe. And she sung an Annie Lennox song. And so, because I love this song, and she's the only person I want to listen to do Annie. She's doing this song for us.
Yes, we have a shared love of Annie Lennox. So good, so good. Every day I write the list of reasons why I still believe they do exist. 1,000 beautiful things. And even though it's hard to see, the glass is full and I half empty. 1,000 beautiful things. So light me up like the
Lainey Bernstein covering Annie Lennox with Glenda and Candy and our beautiful band. Thank you so much. 1,000 beautiful things. Ooh, man. And sometimes there's so much going on in life, we forget to notice, right? 1,000 beautiful things. There's a Tao Te Ching verse, one of my favorite verses in the Tao Te Ching, verse number 42, and it says this: the way begot the one begot the two begot the three, and the three begot the many thousand things. The way, the infinite love, begot the one, the infinite life, begot the two, love and law, as the unity of duality, begot the three, spirit, soul, and body, which is the way the infinite becomes expressed as creation. And that begets the many thousand things. And those 1,000 things are beautiful because they are the expressions of life, the outpicturing of love, the very presence of the divine, which was why the poets remind us that we come from heaven streaming clouds of glory behind us, and that there are sermons in stones, and that the leaves clap singing hallelujah. And the book of nature is the first book that teaches us the truth, universal truth. 1,000 beautiful things, many thousands of beautiful things. And we know in the science of mind, we know that what we focus on grows. Focus on negativity, grows. Focus on fear, it grows. Focus on I don't know, it grows. Focus on I'm not good enough, it grows. Focus on I don't have enough, it grows. The other side is true. Focus on the 10,000, thousands of beautiful things, it grows. Focus on where there are moments of love and joy and presence and peace, where there are moments of beauty and good, where there's moments of connection and reality, they grow. Do you see? We're the ones who are making those choices, what we focus on. And truly, there is no spiritual path, ancient or modern, in humanity's entire spiritual development that does not understand the most powerful way to focus on the 10,000 beautiful things is with gratitude. Right? Because what does gratitude do but cause you to focus on it, pay attention to it? I love that Oprah Winfrey writes, says, if the only prayer you ever pray in your entire life is thank you, it will be enough. What they don't tell you when you find this on the internet is that she's quoting Meister Eckhart, which is one of the most beloved quotes, right? And reimagined for today by Oprah Winfrey. Thank you. Now, notice one of the reasons why I love Annie's song so much, and man, did you do it proud. It's really, and all of you, just, right? That's the feeling of gratitude for, not to. Not gratitude to God for favoring, not gratitude for God for giving and saying, well, I guess you get it anyway, or you've done your amends, or not gratitude to something out there, but gratitude for all that which is already freely given. Do you see? And remember where we ended last week with our third stage of spiritual mind treatment is the development of the already having received the good that we are doing our treatment about, the recognition that it has always already been given, that the law is absolutely saying yes to us, for us. The next part of our spiritual mind treatment is the what Emerson calls the soliloquy of a joyous, beholding soul. What does that mean? Beholding the good with joy. And the only possible response, thank you, gratitude. Not gratitude to, but gratitude for the already having received consciousness, the deep embodiment that it is already here in consciousness, and it's now just, the molecules rearranging themselves, or whatever time and process is needed on the space-time continuum, but it's already done. And when we say these steps of treatment, it's not like, oh, now I should do gratitude. Okay, doesn't that feel a little perfunctory? Right? What we want to do in our spiritual mind treatment is so process our first 3 stages of building this consciousness that there's that moment where gratitude is the only possible next thing to say. Do you see? Because of the embodiment and the acceptance and the expectation. The acceptance of truth and the expectation that it must now manifest in some form or other is so real that we're grateful. We're grateful it's already so. We're grateful that it's already done. I often take a moment there to be grateful for the fact that I know that I can speak my word. To be grateful for the creative power of the word, to be grateful that I understand the law and that I am using it consciously and deliberately for good in my life or the good of someone else's life or the good of people or the good of humanity or the good of the planet. It doesn't matter, big or small, doesn't matter. And this gratitude, do you see, this gratitude reminds us that these things are so, and it is true, and we are grateful for the law being the law, doing what it's doing. And remembering that and having that moment of gratitude, right? What we focus on grows. What we focus on. And so, while gratitude is a profound spiritual practice, just daily, weekly, monthly, every day, finding those things, it is the way that we know that our spiritual mind treatment is complete. Do you see? It's not a perfunctory, oh, now I have to be grateful, or, oh, now it's time to do my gratitude. It is the natural, jubilant response of a beholding soul, a soul that is beholding the truth in consciousness, already sees it, already perceives it, already accepts it, already expects it. Thank you. Thank you for the 10,000 things. Thank you for the many beautiful things. Thank you for the way it's going to show up, and I don't really know how it's going to show up. Thank God I don't need to know, right? There's a whole nother level of gratitude. I'm so grateful that I don't need to have figured out every step. That is the law's job. I am getting out of the way, leaving it to the law. And how much gratitude I have for that, because if I have to figure it out, we're in trouble. Right? Because I have this little limited brain that can only think about so many things. It has only my past to really anchor in, and maybe I can imagine a few things, but I'm not really sure. Thank you that I know how the law works, that there's an infinite intelligence in the universe that is, this is what I say to myself. We talked about this in the Sunday morning class. It is an infinite intelligence. It is running the universe. Okay? The universe, the 13.8 billion years of the infinite universe that knows how to make stars and quasars and black holes and galaxies and suns and planets and things that grow on planets. Really? We are having any doubt that this law, this infinite intelligence, can get me from here to there? Right? In the infiniteness of the universe and what this intelligence is doing, this is a nanosecond, right? What is it? What is the most microscopic amount of distance you can imagine, a millicentimeter, I don't know, whatever the smallest, right, compared to the infinite. Wow, that's worth being grateful for. Do you see? Grateful for the fact that this intelligence is present right here. I mean, look, gravity is holding the moon in place. And I don't have to do anything about that. Wow. Gravity is holding the planet in orbit and making sure that we're in the right distance from the sun. Gravity is doing that. I don't have to figure that out. That is worth being grateful for. Do you see? And if the law can do these, this is how I talk to myself, right? Really, you think you have to figure this out? Okay, let's really look at it. I mean, that's what I do in my spiritual mind treatments. Stop worrying about the how. Have gratitude that the law knows what it is doing. And it is present. It's not saying, oh, Petra, I like you today, but you better watch it. I might not do it tomorrow. I was raised that way, right? That's how I understood the universe worked. That's what I understood was the nature of the divine, that I could only count on it if it decided that I, whatever, deserved it, earned it, didn't make too many messes. No. The law is just always doing its thing, just as the law is always doing its thing. Do you see? So this attitude of gratitude becomes the natural next step. And it is a freeing. It is a freeing of all of the work that we've done so deliberately in our spiritual mind treatment. So we're going to have an opportunity to play around with this a little bit, play around our experience of this. So I'm going to invite Matt on up here, and if the band wants to join us, you will notice that it's really warm in here, right? I see people fanning. Did we lose our air conditioning again? We lost it the other day. So let me see. It's so if somebody could please check. Okay. Oh, it's on heat. Well, that's not going to work. No wonder we're all dying of the hot. All right. See, Lainey's been around long enough. She knows what to look for. So while Matt's getting set up here, let's, oh yes, we have one on heat and one on cool, and thank you. Brilliant. All right, so now we're going to start being able to breathe. That'll be great. So Matt has graciously agreed to join me up here. Okay, so what you don't know, but how long have you been playing with us? Several years, a long time. We are gonna celebrate Matt and Jonathan for the long time they've come. As soon as we figure out how long that is, they've been with us. I know. So we thought we'd drag Matt out from behind his little cage back there. And what you may not also know is, he does teach drumming, and he travels around the world drumming with, heavy metal bands, which is one of the reasons why I love the way he plays drums. And that's right. And Irish bands also, right? So all kinds of cool stuff. So you will have also found some drumming materials on your table. So some of you can grab what's on your table. Others of you who feel maybe a little intimidated by grabbing what's on your table, you are going to either clap or you can drum on your table, right? So you can use your table, right? Clap. Whatever it is you want to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to let Matt get us started, and I'm going to pick up the primal beat, and I'm going to try to keep it and not get faster, which is one of the problems that I have. Matt knows how to keep the beat, and so we're going to drum together. Okay? So when you're ready, you're going to join in, and we're going to let Matt start us off. right, so I want you to stop for just a minute. I want you to close your eyes. And I want to first ask you to think about, what were you thinking about? Nothing. Nothing. How many of you were analyzing whether you were doing it right? Raise your hand. You don't have to look. Everybody has their eyes closed. How many of you didn't drum because you thought you don't know how? Yeah. And how many of you decided that you were going to try even if you weren't sure? How many in the room have never been in a drum circle before? Yeah, so quite a few. How many of you felt like you were trying to do it right? Yeah. And how many of us were trying to let it go, let it flow? Yes, right. How many of us were having fun? Woo! Okay. That's what the end of your spiritual mind treatment is supposed to feel like. Okay, I really want you to own that. And maybe fun isn't the right word, but joy-filled, fulfilling, truthful, powerful, going for it, right? And all the ways in which we don't move to the final step is all the ways in which we say, I can't do it, I'm not doing it, I don't know how to do it, oh my God, how does this really work? I'm not really sure, can I really let it go? Can I really trust the law? All of those things, right, are the things that then are the veils that stand between us and our spiritual and our demonstration, our TSRW. And it's the gratitude that anchors it in. It's the gratitude that's the drumbeat, that's the heartbeat, that's the opening of the soul, that's the allowing of the accepting. Do you see? And so we're going to do it again. And I'm not sure that the bass was on. Can we make sure the bass is on? Because I know Jonathan is adding his stuff, and Brad is over there making some fabulous music with us, right? And so we're going to do it again. But in the doing it again, right, to if you want to stand up, I don't know how anybody's drumming sitting down, right? You can see I'm standing up. I stand up and move my body a little bit. Wiggle around a little bit. These are the important things. So you want to stand up, feel free to do so. And I'm really going to invite you to allow the drumming to take you. Do you see? Because you want your spiritual mind treatment to take you. And you want your trust to take you instead of you making it. So you want to allow the drumming to take us and let ourselves go into it and let it go. And don't worry. So try now. This time, a lot of you were on the same beat as me, which is great. I'm doing my best to keep the beat here, the kind of baseline beat. So what I'm going to invite you to do is like experiment with your beat. And don't care if you do it right. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go again, and just keep drumming. Okay? All right. And whatever. No, same rhythm, different rhythm, do something, whatever. Do whatever your heart says, Matt.
Yeah, man.
No, that's very cool. So, what did you feel in the room? Energy. What else? Joy. Vitality. Excitement. Buzz. Free. Cohesive. Did you feel the synergy? Everybody started to play their own thing, got a little wobbly there, and then it found its groove. Found its groove. Yeah. Yay, Matt, Jonathan, and Brad. Yay, Matt. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. This is why we need a drum circle here. Anybody who's ready to lead a drum circle, please let me know. We've had one in the past, and we've been missing our drum circle. For 3 years when I lived out in the mountains in the Cascades, my church was a weekly women's drum circle, and gosh. Yes, it was really powerful, and it was really was an opportunity. So tell me what it felt like to let go into it. It was great. It was trust, fun, freedom. Okay, if there's no better assurance that you have owned your spiritual mind treatment is that you are free from the worry of whatever it is that caused you to want to do your spiritual mind treatment in the first place. Right? And every treatment, we do our spiritual mind treatment to that place. Sometimes we only have to do one. Other times, we start that afternoon to go, oh, I don't know. Okay, time to do another treatment. Sometimes it takes us a week, and then all of a sudden, hasn't happened yet. Oh my God, is it going to happen? Oh, time to do another treatment. Right? So we do every treatment to that place of freedom. Like, I am freed from the burden of this. Why? Not because somebody out there has an idea about it, but because we understand that the law is now doing its job. And it must now bring this to us, bring us to it. We must get an intuition. Call that person, do that thing, stop doing that. It's gonna work both ends, us individually and whatever all is out there is going to work to bring those two together. And our job is to not get in the way. Keep trusting, keep trying, keep listening, and just follow and then if it doesn't work out, if we don't take that as a no, just take that as that wasn't the path. And if we feel like, oh no, it's not going to work, do another treatment, right? Sometimes what I notice is that as I'm doing my treatment, that my sense of freedom over the days and weeks gets stronger. So this is why I say we only put one thing in a treatment, you only do one thing in a treatment at a time. We don't do the kitchen sink, everything in the kitchen sink treatment, right? And you know why? Because we don't believe it. We're not doing, and we know God doesn't have to believe it. The law doesn't have to believe. The law is managing the universe, okay? Right? So however big or small, it does not care. It is managing the universe. All of this work that we're doing is aligning ourselves. And if we throw too many things into our spiritual mind treatment, we don't believe it. We don't come to that place of freedom at the end of the treatment and going, oh, it's done, right? But sometimes we think it's big, whatever the thing is. We think it's big, and so maybe we get a little bit of freedom the first treatment, and then we get a little more the next week as we've done a week's worth of treatment, and then we get a little more if we've been treating for a month, and there comes that point where we get so much freedom out of it that we forget to do treatment, right? That's when we've embodied it. And then we can just juice the seed as we talked about it, right? You juice the seed a little. You say, oh, man, I want to treat for that thing. Like I know I'm in my second year of my PhD program, and it's going to take me another 3 years, but I'm going to do that treatment knowing that that is just unfolding beautifully. because of course we did one when we entered the PhD program, and we knew we were going to do well and we were going to do it as quickly as we possibly could, but there's still time and space, right, of doing the actual program. And so in the middle, we want to juice the seed. We might not have any doubt at all. We're just, giving it some more juice, fertilizing it. And we do that treatment again till we have that place of freedom. Yes, it is in fact unfolding. And I'm trusting. And then what we do, right, treat and move your feet. Treat and move your feet. Don't move your feet, make a mess, and then treat. Okay? I have too much experience of that. It does not work. It's not a good idea. Right? We treat, and then we move our feet. We also don't treat and then wait for it to drop in our lap, somebody to call, to bring it to our house. It can happen that way, but it takes a lot of expectation. Part of the answer to the treatment is, in fact, us moving the feet, getting the resume put together, knowing that we're putting it out, putting the resume out. And the job, there's no expectation that the job is coming from the resume that you've submitted to a particular organization, unless that, by God, is the job you want, right? But all the moving the feet part is our way of anchoring in that we believe it's happening. And you know that what they say, what's the law of can't remember what the name of the law is, the law of inertia, I guess. A body in rest tends to stay at rest. A body in motion tends to stay in motion. If we are at rest, waiting for the law to give us an engraved invitation, we are likely to stay at rest. We're likely to miss the invitations. But a body in motion stays in motion. And do you know how much easier it is to navigate the nudges, the impulses, the thought, the doingness, if we're already in motion and the law is just kind of moving us around the board so that we're being moved towards whatever is being attracted to us? Do you see what I'm saying? Right? And so the treat and move your feet part is really important. I also think of it as there's a certain amount of declarative action when we move our feet. Because sometimes, while we feel like we've done a spiritual mind treatment that we have completely embodied, but if we are then afraid to take a step forward because we're not sure, we've immediately undercut our trust in the universe. And so I think of it, I know this is not really how it works, but I do think of it metaphorically as I'm showing the law I'm serious. I am serious about moving in that direction, whatever it is, being more peaceful in my conversations with my dad. That was years of spiritual mind treatment and moving my feet. But I will tell you, it worked. Changed everything. First, changed here. Right? Let go of all the dramas, all the stories, all the victimhood, all the blah, 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 blah. And then moving into, yes, I can actually see you again. Yes, I can actually come and visit. And setting boundaries, really clear, absolutely unviolatable boundaries about how that was going to work. And at the end, sitting at his bedside after having been estranged for a long time. Right? Because I moved my feet along with the treatment. The treatment starts here, and then we actually show it's really ourselves we're showing. But I like to think of it, I'm showing the law that I'm serious. I'm starting to move. I'm not letting my uncertainty, my fear, or my doubt stand in the way. Because that's my humanness, and my spiritual mind treatment is anchored in the spiritual truth. Okay? And that's what it means to let go. That is the act of letting go. And so we give gratitude, we give the steps of treatment gratitude and letting go words so that we remember to feel the feels. Does it make sense? Or we move ourselves into feeling gratitude and feeling the release, and we simply use the words to anchor it. right? And so sometimes people give short shrift to these 2 steps because they think, oh yeah, of course, I just let it go. But have we really? Right? So being just that little bit of intentional about it brings our intentional consciousness to the whole process, and not just saying, oh, I don't really need to do that, or I don't really need to do the first 2 steps of treatment. I'm just going to, right? There's a methodical shift in consciousness that's being created, and an embodiment of that shift in consciousness that is happening. That's why we call it this great spiritual technology. So, gratitude and letting it go. And of course, gratitude helps us let it go. And so we'll close with this thought by Ernest Holmes. I can't read underneath that. We should feel that the answer is established in our consciousness and will make itself known right now in our present experience. This can be done only as we let it go. So I'm going to invite Lainey Bernstein back up here to remind us of what it feels like when we have completely embodied that gratitude and that letting go. We live in this place.
CSLDallas, I love what you've done with the place. You got a good thing going on. You changed the things that needed to be changed, and you kept the things that were working, like your amazing band, your amazing music minister, director, Candy, and your incredible music team. And as much as I really want to use Matt and Jonathan on this song, it's just one of those songs that needs piano, and only piano. Holy Light by Linda Webb Kakaba. I feel a holy light coming from my soul, luminous and bright, and I'm complete, oh. I feel a holy light, oh, from deep inside, in wonder and delight, sacred and sanctified. I feel a shining in my dreams, telling me nothing is impossible for you and me. When I don't feel enough, got too much life to hold, I let my arms fall free, and I let the love take hold. I lay my troubles down, they vanish from my sight. In majesty and might, I feel a holy light. I feel a holy light shining in my dreams, telling me nothing is impossible for you I feel a holy light.
Yay. Lainey Bernstein, ladies and gentlemen. Brad on the piano. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we are coming to a close here, so we're going to invite Darlene up, a few more announcements, and then we're going to give you instructions on how to get involved in our annual meetings. So, Darlene.
Almost forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I was sitting there thinking about the many times I've been in places where I left church feeling like worse than what I felt when I came in. Not here, not here. And I'm really appreciative of that. So now is the time for our offering. Please give generously to the work of CSL Dallas and be a force for good in the world and in your own life. And let us read our affirmation together. I am an open channel for the divine flow. Every area of my life demonstrates goodness and a wealth beyond measure. Our center and our community are open channels for the divine flow. I know that CSL Dallas is rich in the substance of spirit, and so it is. And so there are many ways to give online by sending a check or putting it or cash in the basket being passed out now. Are you ready to be a force for good in a hands-on way? Transform an outdoor space at Gooch Elementary School into a vibrant, interactive outdoor learning environment for students. Rebuild and clear garden beds, repair structures, replace old benches, and give the entire area a fresh coat of paint. Together, we'll breathe new life into the garden, creating a space where young scholars can explore sustainability, environmental stewardship, and the power of teamwork. Together, we will cultivate an environment where education thrives, creativity flourishes, and community bonds grow stronger. Your time and effort make a lasting impact on the students and the entire community. Go to the CSLDallas.org events page and click on Force for Good to RSVP for any time between 9 and 5, Saturday, April 12th. Now, mark your calendars for a special Easter celebration, April 20th. Who was Jesus, really? What do we make of the story celebrated on Easter? Science of Mind sees Jesus as a profoundly spiritual human being who knew his oneness and lived it fully. He shows the way to be a spirit human, yet the resurrection story and Easter have roots older than Jesus' story. So what's the value for us today? Dr. Petra will explore the myth and the reality, making this a powerful opportunity for discovery and self-awareness. The music team has put together a heart-opening and mind-blowing offering of music, including special guests and special surprises you don't want to miss. And after our Easter celebration, Joy Village will host an Easter egg hunt here on campus, and there will be an opportunity to take pictures with the Easter Bunny. That's my favorite part. So every Sunday, our spiritual coaches are available for you, for your spiritual support. Visit them in our Peace Room located in Barong Lounge after our celebration. And for those who are online and want spiritual support, please go to our website and visit our spiritual coaches directory under the About Us tab. And now Dr. Petra will, oh, there she is, okay.
All right, so we have some instructions for how we're going to do this today. So we'd like to invite everybody to exit out those doors and go down the breezeway and come back in Barong Lounge. When you come in the double doors back down there, you need to either check in as a member and so that we know that you're here and that you're going to be here for the meeting. You'll get a ballot. So that you can vote. If you are staying but are a guest, which we would love to have you, but I mean, you're part of CSL Dallas, you're just not a member yet. sign in at the guest table, because we do use that. We need that legally for our quorum to know how many people are actually at the meeting. So you go out here, these doors, go around, check in. Then go down the long hallway that's right in front of you, right? Go down the long hallway, and you'll be directed around the corner into the gathering space, and you'll come back through the potluck line. So you're going to come from the back side through the potluck line. You're going to get all your fabulous food, and then you're going to come back here. So please feel free to leave your stuff here. Everything is safe here. You can leave your stuff. If some of you were not at tables, we'll make sure additional tables get set up so that you have a place to sit, so that you can eat. So bring your food back in. We're going to do this as quickly as we can. The potluck line, there's 2 sides of it, so you can go through the potluck line and bring your food back in, and we'll start the meeting as close to after 12 as we possibly can. We'll have the TVs on in that room so that you can start watching the first pieces of the meeting when we establish the quorum and do all of those kinds of things. So we are having, this year is the first year in probably 8 years that we are actually giving out all 13 of our awards. Yes, it's super cool. I'm super excited about it. It does make the meeting a little bit longer. In the middle, we do have a community engagement portion, which we actually want you and you online to be a part of. It's an opportunity for us to think about things together and hear what other people are thinking about things. And our 3 biggest awards will be given right before the election results at the very end. So please honor our volunteers by staying. I really ask you to stay all the way through to the end, because these volunteers are really amazing, and we want to give them our love and appreciation. Plus, you're going to want to hear what happened with the election. All right, so as soon as we sing it out, we're going to go out those doors and around and make a big loop and come back in, eat, and have our annual meeting. Thank you so very much.